Some of these women are considered hot, but just can't sell. Like, shit, even Meg. Meg can sell 100,000? Hell no. Okay, all right, I'm done with that. Anyway, so let me play what Meg said. So Meg went on live, and she was popping her shit. Meg the Stallion Instagram Live. Here we go. Let's do this week. What does she say?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me get the now my shit automatically connected. Okay, cause y'all thought I wasn't gonna go live. That's what was funny.
This must be your car, baby.
Let me see.
This in here.
By the way, also I want to add to. Right, I don't hate Meg. Like, my nigga, I get she had a situation with Tori. She probably said some shit, but I don't hate her. And I'm very happy for her with this. I do think there's a silver lining in the universe that allowed her to get this number one, especially the fact that a lot of what Nicki Minaj put out was pretty much digging up a really sensitive wound for her with the passing of her mother. And I think it was the universe saying, here is this number one. So I'm very happy for her for getting the number one. You know what I mean? So, you know, I want, like, sometimes people be really thinking, like, I really like, bro, it ain't that deep with me and these fucking artists. Nigga, I never met them.
I just want to kick this shit off by saying, oh my God. Hotties. We are number one. Like, what can I even say? Like, what can I even say? What can I say?
By the way, Tony Talks, thank you for the 5 gifted on YouTube. I appreciate you, buddy.
Can I say?
By the way, on the Academy page, you guys could become members if you guys don't know.
Hey, what can I say? What can I say? Like, y'all, I know I'm gonna say thank you. Cause that's the main thing to say is thank you. Like, number one, y'all, I didn't know what the like. I did the song, recorded the video. Hold on, let me tell y'all really the process. Y'all know I was going through it at a point in life, and I couldn't put out music and blah blah blah. All the old shit, we don't gotta bring that up. But I couldn't even put out music. I didn't have nobody backing me. I couldn't do anything. Like, there was no labels paying for my shit. When I say I went in Megan P bank account, Megan P bank account and paid for Cobra and his, like, them 2 videos, my whole studio time for this album that's about to come out. Like,
by the way, the video was very well made. I think both of them were 100,000 budget videos. So I'm guessing she probably put 200,000 at least into shooting those videos, which is dope. By the way, what Meg is saying, she's also jacking that she's independent now and she owns her masters. Artists shouldn't only rely on labels, right? You know, especially if you own most of your shit. Shit, if you believe in something they don't believe in, hey, take a risk once in a while. And she clearly took one and she got number one.
Like, all of that shit came out of my pocket. Like, this was my first time since my mama been alive that I really carried the weight of paying for my whole shit. So to see how much y'all love Hiss and Cobra, like, I'm like, wow, we did that. We fucking did that. Like, we didn't have no help. I really hope y'all know how much of the trenches we was in. Like what? I really betted on myself, and everybody who was on my team believed in me. The hotties believed. Like, I didn't have no expectations on neither song. I just wanted to tell how I felt. I just wanted to talk my shit. I wanted to get everything off my chest. That's what the whole Act 1 is about. Getting shit off my chest. When I say I had zero expectation, like zero, none. Like I didn't know what y'all was gonna think. Like, and to be, honest, like I was like, I don't care what anybody thinks. I just want to say my piece. Like I just want to say what I feel.
By the way, I still maintain she lost that battle. And I still look at her a little bit of a way lyrically when she called out Nicki and she didn't respond. Yeah. She's going to try to chalk this up and spin this as, hey, listen, I got these people bothered. And yeah, you did. And it worked for you on a PR level. But as an MC, which, one of the reasons why you were even ever compared to the queen and compared to the greatest female rapper of all time, Nicki Minaj, is because people thought that lyrically you had a focus on lyricism, and no one could hold that title of being queen of rap without having some lyrical potency. And you do fit that, you check that box. So people were holding you to a criteria of an MC. Not that you want to just get a hot song or get a number one, an MC. You got to realize, I believe Drake might have had God's plan at the time that him and Pusha T got into it, but we were talking about him as an MC, right? The MC in you can't just let somebody just violate you, or the MC in you can't say, I bet nobody respond to this, and somebody respond and you don't respond back. Again, it might be a little bit different because when it comes to discussing even female rap, we don't hold it to the rigorous standards of male rap. Like if Kendrick had said, yo, and some of these niggas, they cold as ice, they pussy, I bet they won't respond. And J. Cole drop a whole diss song on him. If that nigga didn't respond, we're sending that nigga into hip-hop purgatory. He would have to respond, right? There has to be, like we have, and again, not that we want issues started, we don't want shit to get violent, but we've forced people who we respected on a lyrical level, and you might be like, we don't really respect Meg as much, but I do think she's lyrical enough where she's in that eligible category, and she should have responded back to Nicki, 100%.
I just want to say what I feel.
Imagine a guy saying that, like, yo, you never responded to the nigga who dissed you. I just wanted to say what I feel. Oh my God.
And that's what happened, and y'all loved it, and y'all ran it up. And I just want y'all to know how grateful I am, always. Grateful, thankful, appreciative, because what the fuck? Like, I really feel like a very special connection to the hotties because I just want to keep doing great for y'all. That really...
Okay, she's saying a whole lot of nothing, okay? Congratulations to her, though. Everybody deserves some type of happiness. She did get on there twerking like a motherfucker. You know how she get down. Wait, is that a straw in the Henny? Okay, girl. Okay, I see her. Hey, listen, everybody deserves some type of, and that was her moment. Okay, cool. So she got her number one. By the way, what happened to Nicki's song? Wasn't Nicki's song dropped within the same week? Did Nicki's song chart? Let me look at the Billboard. I gotta see if Nicki's song, even though obviously Nicki's song missed a few days, right? But I think she did drop it during that time. Let me see, Billboard Hot 100. We got Hiss number one. Did Nicki's song not chart? Oh, yeah, Nicki. Oh, so Bigfoot did chart. It debuted at 23. Right? Now, again, I think it missed half the week, but, it's still a Billboard entry. So, congrats. Both women won. And that's the thing about beef. Like, people tune in more when it's beef, which some artists, I think, especially like Dirk and Youngboy, they've used it. Not that their beef ain't sincere, but they've used it at times to help propel the music or get more attention to the music. All right. All good. Relax. We're not talking about Drake Willie yet. Yo, who the fuck said that, man? Let's talk about Drake's Willie. By the way, Zoteng TV, thank you for the 5. It said, Big Act, how would you have you invested $300,000? S&P 500, buy real estate, give me some money advice, big dog. I wanted to buy a Porsche, but I'm probably tripping. me, I'm heavy into the stock market. So I would do some index funds, but I also do me personally. I definitely do some independent stocks as well. Go with what you're most knowledgeable about. I'm not gonna be the person who talks against real estate, but if you have the resources and you have the time for that, you can. With me, I like using the stock market because I don't have to sit there and necessarily like I'm making long plays. I'm not sitting there and like watching. I used to try to day trade a little bit, but I stopped that bullshit a long time ago. So I'm making investments for over a long time. You get what I mean? Um, I'll give you an interesting story. When I first signed to Spotify, the entire money they gave me for the first year, I bought Spotify stock with it entirely. So I bought crazy amount of Spotify stock. If you look at the timeline, which is going to match, signed in 2021, Spotify stock dropped. So the money I invested in Spotify went down to like a third or like a fourth. Obviously, I wasn't just trying to get a quick flip. It was something that over time that I wanted to whatever. As of like a few months ago, and it's because Spotify's been making their new decisions and going, doing a lot of different things. My investment in 2021 is now profitable today in the and I won't tell you the exact amounts, hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? So before I was down millions, now it's profitable hundreds of thousands. You just let it sit there, bro. You know what I mean? Again, I don't want to be a financial advisor for y'all, but y'all should have money that y'all would use to either run your company or shit you might use to like if you want to buy a car or do some dumb shit. But then you should always have some like money that you feel comfortable not touching in the next like 10 years or so. And yeah, invest in S&P 500. Like, those big companies, like for the most part, unless you're invested in some antiquated thing that's going to go out of style, like it's probably going to appreciate it in time. Okay. All right. Somebody said you sold your Nvidia stock years ago. Yeah. Listen, we should get into try to give a little bit more financial literacy and advice and stuff like that. And, for anybody who, I support all my entrepreneurs on here. I always tell people if you have a 9 to 5, or even if you're employed, you should always try to have an idea or try to have a business. There's no excuse. I don't care if you work 3 or 5 jobs. You should always have a little business. To me, that's the only way to financial freedom. You need to have a business. You got to be an entrepreneur. Okay, I don't care if you want to sell t-shirts. I don't care if you want to sell fucking lip kits and makeup and fucking hair. You have to find a way to do something on the side to have a business and hopefully grows and hopefully passionate about it, right? Anyway, this is not I don't want to keep talking about how to, get your cash up and shit like that, but I definitely want to see y'all get your bread up. Okay. All right. What are we talking about? I would tell y'all some individual stocks that I'm getting bread like hand over fist because, never mind. Okay. But it's all good. Let me see. What y'all talking about? I don't want to talk about Drake's dick, bro. Like, it just kind of seems gay. Francis Mendoza, thank you for the, what's NOK? What, I don't know what currency that is. I bet Cardi probably saw Aiden's reaction to a whole lot of red, trashing a whole lot of red when it got released, and Cardi wanted to do him dirty by hitting that lick as a revenge. Okay. Should I address the whack thing? Because I know y'all be like, yo, talk about this, talk about that. What y'all want me to talk about? It's all good.